What's up? Barely Shit Drawers, episode 15.
Yeah.
Let's
Some more
go.
barely shit sports analysis.
This is by far the best time of the year. Like literally every major sport is cracking.
Totally.
It really
the
is.
end of baseball.
That might be
Little
the
bummed
best part
about
of
that.
it.
Little bummed about that. But the Warriors have provided some good entertainment in the meantime.
There
Did
you
you
go.
just stop watching baseball after the Giants lost?
No, I watched the Dodgers get their ass kicked. You kidding me? Come on
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, come
I
on.
did.
You wouldn't miss out on that.
No,
That was actually kind of
literally-
heartbreaking.
I missed
honestly.
last.
The
I
Giants
watched
loss was
like one
heartbreaking.
inning last night because I fell asleep. But yeah, not been watching. I probably will not watch the World Series. Maybe Game 7 if there is one or some shit. But
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think the Braves look. This will be the only time we talk about baseball, but I think the Braves I thought they were gonna come out and just spank them.
I think the Braves
But-
have been underrated as fuck, and like they were talking about their stats this morning on the radio, and it's like they literally have the same, if not a better record than the Giants and Dodgers in the last 60 days.
I was gonna
Well,
say,
they're
weren't the Braves in the World Series last year?
No,
No, Dodgers and fucking. Oh, maybe it was the Braves. No, the Braves.
Tampa.
Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. That's right.
That's gross.
Yeah. I think. I mean, looking at it today, I think Houston's winning. Right now, so we'll see. I hate fucking. I really don't like both teams, to be honest.
Yeah, not really a fan of either, but don't like hate them. That kid Rosario is amazing though. That kid's a crazy ass. That kid's crazy.
They're missing two of their best players, like literally.
And
Yeah,
then-
exactly.
Zuna and Acuna are out. Like, what the fuck? Freddie
They're
Freeman's
talking
pretty
about like all their baller ass like trade deadline acquisitions. They were talking about that shit too.
good.
They really just like they hit a home run on every single one of their trades at the deadline. It's crazy.
That's crazy. So in commemoration of our 15th episode,
Let's
Are you
go.
serious? 15?
Yeah.
15, dog,
episodes.
already.
plus our drafts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I'm
actually,
gonna
no. I
pull
don't
out-
count the episode, the drafts as episodes. So
No,
this is
no.
legitimately 15.
Yeah, this is legitimately 15.
Yeah.
Damn.
So I just want to touch on your favorite moment so far, and your barely shit moment so far.
Dude, for me, it's definitely the NFL draft podcast. That was legit. That was a lot of
pretty
fun.
fun. That was good.
Yeah, I feel
Um,
like we should like get more like not necessarily like guests or whatever commentary, but like some call-ins. You know what I'm saying? Some kind of like video dial-ins or something from Perps deep in the Cuddies,
Yeah.
or fucking Hefferton deep in the Cuddies of Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we definitely need to get a little bit more, outside stuff involved. That'd be cool. I think my favorite thing so far has been just kind of like tracking and having like little competitions within the sports, like little side bets, like our weekly NFL picks and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, it's been fun, dude. I think we got a lot more to go. Once we get that marketing going, it's game over, dog.
Oh, Lazooch.
Yeah.
Let's
Lazooch.
do the
over
marketing.
Where's our
What's
marketing
this?
piece?
Bro.
Yeah, I'd have to say, honestly, split between two favorite moments. I'd say number one, the women's, even not being a part of it, the women's draft was fucking
Oh, that was
hilarious.
such fire, dude. That was so good.
That was so funny, especially being able to comment on it
Mhm.
and look at it. That was pretty funny, and honestly, a lot of, like you said, like picks for each week before it starts, like the constant battles of picks, bets, everything like that. It's been
Well,
fun.
yeah, because
It'll be interesting
We get held
to see.
accountable for it the next week.
Yeah,
There's
it'll
no,
be
there's no
interesting to
sliding away
see.
out of it.
The biggest one right now is the Trey Lance shit, even though it's already over because Jimmy G's hurt. But Trey Lance,
Oh, yeah, we're week 7.
we did that bet at the beginning of the season if he'd start.
I'm going to admit I got lucky that he got hurt because it kind of threw the whole bet off. Because I think he probably wouldn't have started if Jimmy didn't get hurt.
No,
So I got lucky on that one. I would have owed you money. But he got hurt and he started, so.
so
Here we
we'll
are.
go with barely shit drinks for the week.
Uh-oh.
This is a barely shit drink.
805. That's
Another
that's
805
about as
straight
barely
out of the-
shit as it gets, dude.
Yeah, right out of the fridge drawer.
Going for the Saturn Haze.
A little green flash.
Green Flash.
Yeah, a green flash.
Little Saturday haze.
Yeah.
I don't drink during the work week, so I'm drinking Mountain Dew.
Dude, that's
I'm
worse
all
for
jacked
you.
up on Mountain you?
It's like worse for you.
It's
Yeah,
like
somehow I'm
Landfest
gonna have a
status.
worse hangover.
Bro. That's
Pretty
crazy.
gross.
So we gotta probably take some pictures. Lazook is me and Lazook are gonna golf on Saturday, in a golf tournament, and it's like a Halloween themed one. So we're gonna dress as golfers. I'm gonna try to hit the best John
You're
Daly
gonna
look that
dress
I
as
can.
golfers at a golf tournament.
Yeah, but a Halloween costume. So I'm going full. Try to go full John Daly, which I don't think my stature fits it the best. And Lazook probably has the best one ever.
Dude, straight Payne Stewart with the knickers and the weird fedora hat.
Yes, dude.
Look
Knee high
look up-
socks.
Look up a picture of Payne Stewart if you
Payne
don't know who he is.
Stewart. All right, we'll bring this boy up right here.
It's probably like the best.
Oh my god, I'm bringing up this picture right here.
That's
It's
the
probably
one, dude.
the literal best like person to be.
I was trying to think of like who'd be like the most recognizable. Obviously John Daly or like Ian Poulter or something like that, or who like. But dude, Payne Stewart, come on, bro.
All right, check this out.
I could have done a Ricky Fowler, but it wouldn't have been very.
You got a bright orange. That's the dude. That's not even a good shot of the knickers though. We gotta get the like the big like odd colored knickers. There you go, right there, the yellow ones, dude. Oh, that's the money shot.
Argyle yellow one.
Let's
There you
go.
go, dude.
Let's go,
That's hilarious.
dude.
I'm going full John Daly American flag pants. Probably get I got a little blonde mullet wig to wear.
Yes.
Are
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's
gonna be
fucking
epic.
awesome. Dude, listen to so I need your opinion on this. So I don't wear golf shoes for any reason. I mean, like, I just don't. So either I spend like a hundo on a pair of fucking shoes I'll never wear, or I just straight nix the knee-high socks and the shoes and go straight slippers with knickers.
Bulldogs, 1992.
Exposed
said,
ankles.
What's up, guys?
Exposed
What's going on,
ankles
Bulldog?
with
Just
the pants rolled up.
fully exposed ankles with knee-high knickers just blazing.
Dude, you already know that if I was going, I would just wear a Cam Neely Boston Bruins hockey jersey and be fucking what's that movie? Happy Gilmore.
That's a good one, actually. Shout out to Bulldogs 1992. This said, "Sup, guys."
Yeah, what's going on, dude?
Dude, I'm legit going straight.
He's here to listen to
knickers
some
with
sketchy
slippers.
sports advice.
Doing it, dude.
Yeah. So, yeah, we'll go get right into week 7. From the last podcast, you saw me talk, basically live reaction to the Browns play, and I was very distracted during it. But the Browns pulled out a big home win on a Thursday night with pretty much everybody gone.
and a
And
completely
looked
exploded roster.
looked fucking great doing it, honestly. There was
Yeah.
some scare, but honestly, it wasn't that big of a scare the whole game. I didn't, it's one of those, I think I was talking to my dad about it. It's like one of those things, like I love rooting for the Browns when they're an underdog. Like,
Yeah.
because it's like, you don't fucking care if they win or lose, but when they do something well, you're psyched. If they don't do something well, you're not that disappointed.
Right,
And that's
exactly.
kind of felt. It was like old Browns. Dearness Johnson went off. The
Dude, he
offensive
looked
line.
good.
The offensive line looked good. We'll put it that way. Any running back there would have ran good. But Dearness Johnson did have some good cuts and made some people miss,
That's true.
which was fucking nice. I think
thought he looked sharp.
Stefanski.
Yeah.
I think that's where Stefanski earned his money. In games like that, where he'd come out and he just had the perfect game plan for the Browns. I mean, just run the ball, play defense. Got Jarvis Landry involved a lot. He was great to have back. He was such a difference maker in that game.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could just tell the energy when he's out there.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes like those third downs so much easier when you have
Yeah.
a guy like Jarvis out there.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
And then Case Keenum played serviceable. It's not like he made any crazy throws or any great
I've
throws.
always
He
said
just
it.
kinda
He's,
played.
he's fucking good. Like, Case
Yeah.
Keenum is good.
I wouldn't say he was good. He just made serviceable
I
throws.
think at this point I'd probably start him over Jimmy Garoppolo.
Well, yeah, maybe. I mean, the biggest thing was the defense played well too, but the Broncos aren't that good. I mean, they're really not.
Yeah, we're starting to see the truth behind the Broncos.
Yeah, they played an easy schedule to start with, and Yeah, they're really
Kind of
not
a
that good.
dumpster fire.
Browns should get everybody back this week. They're talking about Baker playing, which is huge. Nick Chubb's back.
Yeah,
Jack Conklin's back.
I think Kareem Hunt's still
Um,
hurt, but
yeah, Kareem Hunt's on IR, so he'll be out a little bit. Odell, I think, is fine for somehow. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of players back, and I think the Steelers are in for their money on Sunday.
yeah, and it'll be interesting to see. I mean, if they have all those guys back, Odell and how he performs with Jarvis out there taking away some of the pressure, because it's definitely been a little bit of a shit show with him. You know, he's been dropping balls and kind
he
of
dropped one last game with
yeah,
Jarvis
he just
in the
hasn't
lineup.
looked great. But I wonder if that's just because he's been like the number one receiver, and maybe he just he flourishes better in that position where he doesn't have all the pressure, doesn't have to be the number one receiver.
He's also hurt. Like you can tell he's hurt.
Yeah, the shoulder.
You know his shoulders are fucked. That's
Not
what
100%.
hurts him a lot. Like, but if he's not going to play well, don't fucking play and get yourself better.
True.
That's how I mean,
unless he's out there as a decoy, if they're still gonna put double team him and put a safety on him, like fine, he's just gonna go out there and run around.
Yeah, some big time. I mean, they didn't score a ton of points, but yeah, they scored when they needed to. They played good defense. They controlled the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was just a good team Thursday night win.
Big
one
win
that you needed to have before a long break.
And it kind of is like a testament to the team depth also.
Yeah,
like, totally. The Niners are absolutely destroyed with injuries right now, but we're losing games to teams that are not as good as the Broncos. And the Browns probably have the same amount of injuries as us to key positions, and they still pull out the win. That shows the depth.
Yeah.
Good drafting.
So are you ready to discuss the Niners loss?
I didn't want to, but we could go into it. I actually got lucky.
Yeah.
Sunday was like an insane storm, and it knocked my internet out that day, so I actually didn't get to watch the game live. So I saw what happened before I even watched it, so I knew I was prepared for the emotional roller coaster that is the 49ers, rather than watching it live and throwing my remote through the TV. But yeah, it was a horrible game. They played like dog shit. Jimmy Garoppolo looked absolutely awful. He threw 2 interceptions. Both of them were into a receiver that was quadruple covered. Covered.
That was bad. That was a bad one.
And both of them, if you look on the field, there's guys wide open. Like not a DB within 10 yards. And it's like, why did you throw to the guy who has 4 fucking people surrounding him instead of the guy that's wide open? It was really bad decision making on Jimmy. I don't know if he's feeling the pressure from the fans wanting Lance or what's going on in his head. Maybe he's not 100%. I don't know what the fuck's going on with him, but he looked atrocious. And then on top of that, the reffing and the pass interference in the NFL is horrendous.
Yeah. I was a little fired up by it.
Oh my god, that has to be one of the worst pass interference. The first one, the big one.
Jesus
that was like
Christ.
40 yards or whatever the hell it was. That has to be one of the worst pass interference calls of the entire year.
They had 97 yards off pass interference, and it wasn't like none. Like dial it back a little bit. The weather was absolute shit.
Yeah, it was
on
pouring.
Sunday.
It was
like
pouring.
it was bad. So it was hard to grip the ball. It was, so obviously a lot of underthrows. But as soon as they got that first pass interference call, it was like, okay, we're gonna. It just seemed like, hey, we're just gonna do this, and they're gonna call pass interference, and we're gonna get a 40-yard play basically out of it. And it's fucking bullshit.
And not to mention the play call, fine, yeah, that's bullshit. Underthrow it and try to get the PI. But like, where is the ref when you watch a receiver blatantly just break check the shit out of a defensive back?
Totally.
And then just be like, oh, and throw his arms up. But like, it's so obvious that was, premeditated. That wasn't just like a freak, like, oh, that was the route he was gonna run. Like, it was so animated and ridiculous.
Yeah. They've got to change that rule to the 15 yards.
Yeah, and like on top of the rule change, like the refs have to be aware. You know what I mean? Like that's like unacceptable in my eyes. When it's your profession, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say if the penalty is 15 yards, it won't matter. I think the refereeing will be much easier, right? Yeah. I think it's really hard for them to like not call that when it's the rules. You know what I'm saying? Like when they're down the 10-yard line and I mean, it's clearly blatant. It's like the flopping rule in the NBA. You know, it's like
Mhm.
it's a shitty fucking rule, but it's the rule. They have to enforce it, right? I mean, like
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I get that.
It's bullshit.
So
It's bullshit. I think that just make it a 15. I mean, offensive pass interference is a 10-yard penalty. It's not even 15-yard penalty. So defensive backs have the hardest position to play in the NFL. I think
Without a
maybe
doubt.
without a doubt, yeah.
quarterbacks maybe, but
Well, especially the
defensive
receivers
back,
nowadays, dude. Holy shit.
it's like unreal. Like you can't go near them, you can't like run with them, you can't do shit, and then you give up this 40-yard penalty. So make it a 15-yard penalty. 15 yards, I feel like, is excessive. And like me and Tit talked about earlier, like if it's egregious, if it's aggressive, if it's unnecessary, tack another 10 yards on it.
Right.
Like
Give
25-yard
them an
penalty is
unsportsmanlike
massive.
on top of the PI.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If it's blatant and just like you did that just because you wanted to prevent a big play, sorry, it's 15 plus the 10 or whatever, Like you can make up for it in different ways. But yeah, just saying, oh, this guy got brake checked on a 50-yard play that was never going to be caught or like never even intended to be made a play. Here's 50 yards. Like that's insane.
Yeah.
Like that's
Every scoring play at the beginning of the game was led into by one of those calls.
Yeah, it's just ridiculous.
And to be honest, the Niners started that game off great. I mean, their first drive was like seamless, running the ball, passing the ball.
Well, that was the good thing. I was after I talked all the shit about the stuff that sucked, I was gonna lead into the good things that I noticed. One thing I really liked that I noticed was that the running, having Elijah Mitchell back, like holy shit, that makes a difference. Like he just fits that scheme so well, and he's such a difference maker. And he was like a 6th-round draft pick. Like he was never meant to be someone great, but like he just fits into our protege so perfectly. So it was nice seeing him back out there. He got like 120 yards and a touchdown. The other thing I'm starting to like is Josh Norman. I thought he's played pretty well. He forced that fumble, which is the second time already this season that he's done that, by the way. So 2 forced fumbles on the season. And you can just like see like the difference between him and some of our other cornerbacks. Like obviously Dante Johnson is an absolute dumpster fire.
That's your guy.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, I thought he was your favorite player.
Shit. So bad. But even like the difference between Josh Norman and Dre Kirkpatrick. Like it's pretty noticeably different. So I like the Josh Norman pickup. It really sucked that Emmanuel Mosley got hurt and they had to play Dre Kirkpatrick. Because I think that hurt us a lot too. But I don't know, we're seeing some good stuff come from the Niners. I think if we can get healthy, we might be able to pull out a couple big wins to finish off the season. But I mean, at this point, I don't even know if we're going to make the playoffs.
Yeah, it's tough going 2-4, losing 4 in a row.
Well, and our schedule is only going to be harder from this point out. Like, it's getting more difficult. We lost the easy winnable games already, and now we just have a bunch of shitty hard games to finish off the season. So, I think we'll beat Seattle on the second time around. Fuck Seattle. I don't think we'll beat Arizona. They just look ridiculous. But I could honestly see the Niners pulling off like a sneaky win against the Rams.
Yeah, they always do.
Yeah, exactly.
They
the Rams
well.
just always seem to choke on the Niners. So,
yeah.
Especially if we're healthy, we have Kittle back. That'll be a huge difference maker.
Yeah. Elijah Mitchell, 18 carries, 107 yards. Debo was a beast in this game too. Had 7 catches for 100 yards
season,
and a
he's
touchdown.
Just been killing it.
And hard to catch the ball in that wet weather, and I was like shocked by how many catches. The Colts did have a wide open touchdown, and Nyheim Hines dropped one on a wheel route out of the backfield. That was one that should have been a touchdown for the Colts. They didn't get, but yeah, tough loss. I mean, you can blame the weather some of the time too, right? I mean, it was hard to grip the ball.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the same disadvantage for them too. You just gotta be the better team, make the plays.
Mm-hmm.
Winning, good teams find a way to win. So, got to do it.
Yeah,
they found a way.
49ers
to lose.
Play. They play the Bears. That's a good game to bounce back off of. If they can't beat the Bears, Kyle Shanahan should probably be fired. To be honest.
And here's the thing: if they don't start Trey Lance against Justin Fields, that's
is he gonna play? I thought he was hurt.
He's ready, dude. He's practicing. He's been practicing all week, and everyone's saying he's looking great in practice. So, I
Mhm.
mean, Jimmy's not doing anything to hold down his job, in my opinion. He looked like fucking dog shit last week. Why
Yeah,
not
it
give
was
the
tough.
rookie a chance? Put rookie v rookie. Let's go.
I
Fields,
like it.
huh?
I think do it.
I think do it.
Give him a chance. Jimmy,
You're
here's
two
the
and
thing.
four.
Their argument for starting Jimmy Garoppolo is that we're a winning team right now. So we don't want to change things up and throw a rookie out there because that is just going to change the whole environment and there's going to be ups and downs and struggles that we don't want to deal with. We'll wait for after this season when we do our playoff run, see how it goes, and then maybe we'll throw Trey out there next year when we have to rebuild. But that's out the window because we're not a winning team anymore.
Yeah.
We're fucking 2-4. So fuck that idea. Get Trey Lance out there, get him some experience, and maybe win a game. So that's how I feel about it.
I agree. I mean, I'm there with you. I mean, the season's not completely lost, but I mean, losing 4 in a row is tough.
Losing 4 to winnable teams, that's the part that's getting me. Those were the games where you like look at the schedule and you're like, okay, win, and then you're like, maybe win, hopefully win. Tough game. We'll see how it goes. Those are the games that are left. I mean, obviously after the Bears. So
there's like a possibility
point,
you might only win like 8 games max.
No, legit. Like 8 would be nice at this point. Like if we finished the season with 6 more wins, I would be fucking stoked. So, and that's kind of what I'm thinking. Like that's what I'm looking forward to is 8 wins. And that's in question. So, shit, throw Trey Lance out there. Let's go rookie v rookie. Because I mean, I think it would be cool too, just because of the hype behind the draft and people thinking that the Niners were actually gonna pick Justin Fields at that number 3 spot, and they picked Trey Lance instead. So,
yeah, it'd make good TV. That's for sure.
Exactly, yeah, just be more entertaining. Nobody wants to see Jimmy Garoppolo going out there and shitting the bed again against the Bears.
Yeah. So moving right along, NBA action week 2 impressions. Sticking with the Cleveland, Ohio, Bay Area teams, the fucking Cleveland Cavaliers just had 2 big wins this
Crush
week.
drop, dog.
Big wins. They're playing the Clippers tonight, so we'll see what happens there. But beat Atlanta at home, Eastern Conference Final team from last year, and beat Denver in Denver. Big win, which
they beat Denver. That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Which is kind of shocking.
Yeah, that's a big ass win.
Their team is kind of crazy because they start 2 guards, so they got Darius Garland, Colin Sexton, and then they play 3 big men. They play 3 like low post big men: Lauri Markkanen, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen.
They play all 3 of those guys at the same time.
Yeah.
Stacked, bro. Stacked.
And it's like that unconventional lineup now, to where everybody's trying to go small, and they've just been killing people on the glass.
So, what's their strategy? Is it like super defense oriented?
No. I mean, it's not really that. I mean, they do play really good defense because they got those 3 trees in the middle. Like Evan Mobley had like 6 blocks the other night.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be impossible to score on that team in the paint.
Yeah, it's tough to score in the paint. And then Darius Garland, Colin Sexton. Colin Sexton's a really good perimeter defender. And, if you need a bucket, going through those 2 guys on the offensive end is great. And, it's like they have Ricky Rubio. Ricky Rubio has been playing lights out off the bench. He had like 28 the other night.
Rubio
against Denver,
dude.
and was on fire.
He's like 40 years old and still killing it.
Kevin Love is coming off the bench, and I talked shit about Kevin Love last week. But Kevin Love was big in those 2 wins, like hitting jumpers, making low post moves.
I think that's the place for Kevin Love is a bench player coming off, veteran coming out, make a couple big buckets, and then go back to the bench.
Totally.
Yeah,
I agree.
So I mean, it's good that they've put him in that position rather than making him a starter.
Yeah, I think the biggest surprise is the rookie Evan Mobley, averaging like 14, 8, and looks like 3, which is huge for a rookie, especially somebody kind of that highly touted coming out of USC. He's kind of lived up to it and played really well. And we've missed on a lot of draft picks recently, so
Yeah, that's huge.
It's been pleasant to watch. I thought they were going to be a lot worse this year, but they also have Isaac Okoro coming off the bench. He was our first round pick last year, and he's been playing really good. I didn't really mention him.
I think anytime you get a rookie that's good enough to be a starter, that's a promising sign.
But think about how good you have all these other guys you can play. You could play a 3-man and play 4-5, and the coach coming out and saying, "Okay, I'm going to play 3 big men."
It's kind of
ballsy.
Going
completely against what the NBA has been doing.
Yeah.
It's kind of sweet.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. It's different.
Yeah.
It probably is exciting to watch too. Like that's crazy to think about.
Oh yeah.
Like
Big
3
time.
just monsters out there.
Jared
Allen's like 7'2".
Yeah. just dunking on everybody.
With his afro, he's like 7'6".
Yeah. Gets every fucking rebound.
Yeah, dude. Just booble it all day, NBA 2K20.
So Cavs are 2-2 after losing the first 2. Warriors starting off the season 4-0.
Yep.
Lazook's Warriors.
Good, dog.
Dude, they're smashing people right now.
It's crazy too because who did they play not last night, maybe the night before, where it looked like they were gonna lose? They went into the half down by like 12 or something.
Thunder. They just
was that? Oh yeah, it was the Thunder.
Yesterday.
They were down 13.
They struggled pretty bad in the first half, and then whatever happened in the locker room, they came out and there's like, nah, this is our game, and then just crushed. That was crazy. That was a really good game. But I was talking to Dubs earlier. I felt like
David Lee.
His stat line looks really good because he's just been making like insane buckets, but he's also been missing a lot of shots. It's kind of been bothering me. And I feel like his numbers look good because of volume and not because of just being good. You know what I mean?
No, he's still shooting like 39%, dude. I feel like that's epically high for most standards. But I think once Clay comes back,
that's good for most standards. But is it good for Curry standards?
Well, he's shooting 40% from 3. Most people don't shoot 40% from 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but let's look at his years past. What is he shooting at from 3?
Like 40%.
No,
he's like 40 to 45. He's like 40 to 45. Nobody shoots 50. Like Duncan Robinson shoots close to 50%, and all he does is shoot threes in the corner.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'm just judging him harder than I need to. But there's just been a couple times this season in those 4 games, obviously, where I was just come on,
he's
dude.
trying to take on a bigger role, I think. I mean, because he has games like he did against the Clippers where he single-handedly won the game. He scored fucking 45.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Against the Clippers.
He's still Curry. Don't get me wrong. I'm just he's got to get dialed in more. And it sounds like Clay's gonna play this year. He's gonna be back.
Oh yeah. I think he's like a couple months away still, but
yeah,
sounds like he's
they
already playing.
Videos
he's already
of him
practicing.
walking around and practicing and shit. And he looks pretty spry. So that'll be huge. Getting Clay back.
Yeah, I think they have and Wiseman too.
And Wiseman, getting Wiseman back.
So I think between the two of those, they really have some shit to look forward to. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's crazy the bench players that we thought were gonna play this year, and instead they're playing guys like Otto Porter Jr. is coming off the bench. He's only playing like 17 minutes a game. Bajelica, his name is pronounced different, but I call him Bajelica. Coming off the bench, getting minutes. Iggy is playing huge minutes off the bench. Jordan Poole playing great, as a starter. Damian Lee making big shots.
Damian Lee's had 2 big games, dude.
Damian Lee looked good.
Draymond, to be honest, has impressed me this year. More so than
he looks better. He looks better this year.
I think he's a little rejuvenated, a little too much trash talking.
Yeah, he looks like he's fresh.
And then the biggest surprise to me is Wiggins. Wiggins has stepped up big time.
Yeah, he's had a couple big shots.
He's been a scorer for them that he hasn't been in the past. He's been a go-to guy. He's taking smaller guys to the post and just schooling them in the post. He's been a big weapon. And then think about when Clay comes back and Wiseman comes back for them. Him and Jordan Poole are going to be that much more dangerous.
Yeah,
there's not going to be a better second. There's not going to be a better second 5 in the NBA.
No, they're going to be scary.
Yeah, they're going to be stupid deep. Yeah, and it's crazy that they're not using those rookies because they looked hella good in the
Kuminga,
in the preseason. In the preseason, I was like, damn, these guys look good. But they kind of went with the veterans, like Dan was talking about. Got Iggy and Otto Porter Jr. And those guys are killing it right now too.
Yeah, Jordan Poole stepping up. I mean, David.
So even if we have an injury, dude, it's next man up. Let's go.
Yeah, they're built like the Giants.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fun to watch. It's been frustrating as a Warriors fan because when you have a dynasty like that, you have those players, like those core players, and you know the team around them is good enough to win.
Yeah.
You expect that. Almost like the opposite of what Dan was saying with the cat or not
Yeah.
the Cavs, the Browns. Where like if you expect them to lose, like you get a big win, you're excited, and you're like, oh, okay, cool. But if they lose, like whatever, you didn't expect it. It's the opposite of that with the Warriors. Like they're so good, they have such a fucking meaty core that you expect them to do big things, and then when they fall short, it like really sucks and it's frustrating. But
I'll tell you who's been surprising. Sorry to cut you off there, but
No, you're good.
the Bulls. Do you watch the Bulls games at all?
oh, dude, we
Oh,
talked
yeah.
about it before the season started. Dude,
Yeah.
the Bulls are so
4-0.
good. They're so
They haven't
sick.
played it. They haven't played a lot of good teams, but yeah.
How about the Ball brothers? I'm not even a Ball brother fan. That sounds terrible.
We
I'm a
literally
Ball
just-
fan.
We talked about it last
What's up
week.
with those balls?
We talked about last week how perfect of a fit it is for Lonzo in Chicago, to where he does not have to be the scorer. All he has to do is be a facilitator,
Exactly.
Yeah,
which
just
is like
pass the rock.
suits
Got
his
Levine,
game
yeah.
so much.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he couldn't
Got
have
a lot
gone.
of
He couldn't have
shooters,
chosen
man.
a better
Got
team.
Vucevic
Honestly.
down low. He's got the team's solid, but
Very,
Like
very
Rosen.
good.
like to my point though, like who's their second five?
We kind of went over it last week. It's
Kobe
not
White.
that bad. It's actually
Yeah,
pretty
they have
good.
Kobe White off the bench.
Yeah.
like
That's one guy.
No,
He's
no, they're
starting.
actually pretty stacked. Like their whole team, all 10,
okay.
they're deep.
I like Tony Bradley also. I like Tony Bradley. I think
They
he'll
got
play good.
Caruso off the bench. They got Troy
God, I
Brown,
hate that guy. I fucking hate that
Javante
guy.
Green.
I know I hate Cruz. He's so
they have
ugly and annoying.
they have Derrick Jones
Caruso.
Jr.
Oh yeah,
and
Derrick
Patrick
Jones Jr.
Williams.
off the bench. Yeah, their
Oh,
bench is
Patrick
actually pretty
Williams.
stacked.
Yeah, Patrick Williams.
Chicago looks good,
Mhm.
dude.
I don't remember anything Patrick Williams.
Yeah, Chicago is
And then of course
Dude,
DeRozan
Caruso.
just absolutely crushing it.
Caruso, dude. He's a
Damar,
I hate that fucking guy.
yeah, he's so
Uh,
annoying and ugly.
beast. So quick update on the Lakers. The Lakers got a couple wins, but they lost today to Oklahoma City on Oklahoma City's back-to-back after they played the Warriors, which is sad. LeBron's out and hurt, but
Of course,
um,
dude, he's like 80 years old. It's gonna happen. The
Lakers.
whole team.
Just sit him
I
until
don't know,
like
man.
May.
Yeah, I don't know. Lakers, like I thought they'd have a lot of promise. They had a big. I don't know if you guys saw the big blowout on the sideline where Anthony Davis. and Dwight
Yeah,
Howard got
dude.
into
yeah,
it.
dude, they were like,
Did they throw blows or just shove each
no,
other?
they were
They
just like
sh-
holding
blows.
each other, like shoving back
Yeah,
and
yeah.
forth. And
They
shit.
shoved each other. I guarantee this is what happened. And this is speculation, but I feel like this is like 99% certain. Anthony Davis, I feel like, is being a drama queen, and Dwight Howard. I don't see Dwight Howard like, being a drama queen at his age. I see him being like, dude, get your fucking shit together. Stop fucking around. Stop being fucking lazy. And
Yeah.
Anthony Davis is like, what the fuck, dude? I have a unibrow and I'm better than everybody else. And he pushed him. You know what I mean?
I think that's exactly what happened. I can see
Mhm.
that 100%.
He's like, I'm
Yeah.
hot shit.
Because like you
I
said,
brought a
that's
championship
not-
to LA.
Yeah, that's not Dwight Howard's personality. His personality is like a true vet. Like he's gonna be like, "Hey, clean your shit
Yeah.
up. I don't care who you are. We need to play better." He would say that to LeBron James. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And
Well,
Anthony
speaking
Davis.
of LeBron,
like, he's-
where's LeBron in this? You know
the
what
only,
I'm saying? Like,
the
where's
only
LeBron
thing
at?
Anthony Davis has going for him is that fucking unibrow. I hate Anthony Davis, by the way. I don't know if you guys know this. Like,
Yeah.
I absolutely despise him. I picked him with the 3rd overall pick last year in the fantasy draft, and all he did was shit the bed the entire year.
Yeah, he's
And on
He's
top of
lazy
it,
as
he had
shit.
an ugly fucking unibrow the entire time.
he's such a lazy. He pisses me off because he's such a lazy. Like he's so good. He's so good.
I know. That's what's annoying.
And it's like he's so lazy. He like settles for these like 20-foot jumpers when he could easily get to the rack or take 2 dribbles and get like it's bad.
Yeah, it's so annoying. He needs to take notes from LeBron James, literally the hardest working player in the NBA.
Yeah,
Like,
totally.
dude,
Lose some weight.
yeah, like just
Like
take a little bit from what he's doing.
yeah,
Yeah, Anthony Davis is a dumpster fire.
yeah.
And-
So
Yeah.
I'll tell you real quick my fantasy league update. As I said in the beginning of the year, my team is fucking stacked.
Week dog.
Already won week 1. Already the leading points getter. About to beat Tiff by 2,000. About to beat Tiff
Wait,
by
are we playing
1,000
each other
points
right
this
now?
week. Yeah,
Oh, dude, you're so done for.
I'm literally already beating you by like 100 points, and it's a Wednesday.
Oh shit. You're projected to beat me by 150.
It's probably gonna be
But
more
it's
like
not gonna happen.
650.
This is what's gonna happen. Devin Booker's gonna put up 100 points tomorrow.
He's not a good fantasy player right now. If the Suns are good, he does not put up big numbers because they have an even.
Because they
Yeah.
split it up. Yeah,
They all score 20.
that's the problem.
Mm.
Get
But
your
here's
Chris
the
Middleton
thing.
game right.
Lonzo Ball's gonna put up like 150. Kevin Durant is gonna put up 150.
That's the LaMelo. You got LaMelo.
Yeah, LaMelo. I'm chilling, dog. My team's looking good.
But your
I'm
team's
not even
trash,
worried
bro.
about it.
You're literally projected to lose by 150. I'm already beating you actually by 170. It's Wednesday.
It's a Wednesday.
I've
Did you
played
set your
through-
lineups. He's I only have 2 games this week.
Yeah. Deontay Murray had like 90 by himself yesterday.
Which is
he had
insane.
a
Literally
That's so ridiculous.
30-point triple-double, which
Yeah.
is crazy. On another note, we started our basketball rec league. Our team joined the A League in
Uh-oh.
Pleasant Hill. So we were super excited to start our season off on Sunday. We started playing, instead of playing at College Park High School, we played at Pleasant Hill Middle School. Get to the gym and there's leaks in the roof. And there's water all over the court.
What the hell?
So I'm 32, and I'm like, hey, there's water on the court. I don't think it's a good idea to play. I don't want to hurt myself. Motherfuckers I'm playing with, young people are like, no, they'll just clean up the floor and block off the wet spots, and we'll play anyways. So
Oh,
start to
boy.
play, and there's like chairs on the court covering like active leaking spots from the roof. Like 4 people fall down over chairs or slip on the floor, and they called the game. So they rescheduled it for this Sunday, right when the Browns game starts at 10 a.m.
Oh,
so that's
brutal. Brutal. What was the score though in the 5 minutes that you guys played?
fun. We were up like 17 already.
Oh, okay. In the A League, there
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, the team was not very. That's not like A League team. Like they were not very good.
Oh, I got you. So that's the same team you're playing on Sunday?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, we'll
dude.
replay them.
You guys got this.
Yeah, we're probably gonna beat them by 40.
Now moving on to my favorite, Hacky. You boys been watching some Hacky?
No, well, you know what's crazy is they've been televising it a lot more on like TBS, and they have it on ESPN. They signed some TV deals, so it's on more frequently. So I'm at least catching like little bits and pieces. I still have not watched much hockey.
I missed the Sharks game because it was on ESPN, which is annoying. The Nashville one. But yeah, the Sharks are 4-2.
Lost 2 in a row, huh?
They did the last
They
two.
did.
Two good teams though. I mean, they lost to Boston and then Nashville. And the Boston game was really close. They came back at the end and lost 4-3. And then Nashville, I think they lost like 3-1. Not a big deal. I'm not too worried about it. I think the Sharks look hella good this year. They're playing a lot more young guys than they have in the past. Ton of rookies. And they've all been producing really well. And then on top of that, you got Eric Carlson, who's finally, after 3 years, starting to look like the guy we made a trade for.
He's
Was
been
that-
with them for 3 years.
3 years
Is that
now.
Carlson with a K?
Carlson, yeah, with a K.
Yeah.
K and 2 S's.
Only a hockey player. Like
Hella
some
Swedish.
Swiss hockey player, yeah.
Yeah.
Just
How
much
Swedish.
How much does Vlasic still play?
Oh my God. Talk about the biggest waste of money and cap space in the league.
Does he still play a lot?
No, he's on the third pair defensive line,
Oh shit.
and he probably plays like, there you go.
Wiser, dude.
Good old fashioned Weiser. Can't go wrong, dog.
Dude,
Dude, smash that right now. Dude, crush that Weiser right to the dome.
Can't do it.
But yeah, no, Carlson's been playing hella good this season, which is promising. It's looking good. And then that takes a lot of pressure off Burns, who's scored a goal already, and he's looking pretty good. So I think the team looks pretty sharp, dude. I'm excited. What about those freaking Columbus Blue Jackets, though?
yeah, same story. 4-2 on the season.
Yep.
Won a couple games to start with. I mean, first game of the year they won 8-2. But they're kind of blowing teams out.
Yeah.
every week. Like you said, goalie play. Merz Lincolns is a
Dude,
beast.
your boy Elvis.
He's a beast in the net.
He's hella good.
Like you said, Patrick Lane is a beast. I
Voracek
think,
too. The addition of Voracek,
yeah.
so big, dude. He's just such a playmaker. It's crazy.
Max Domi's been playing good. I always like Max Domi.
Yeah.
I mean,
Flashy.
there's a good team. They always seem to put it together, and they always seem to be kind of middle of the pack. I think this year they could definitely take a step and kind of compete for that division.
Yeah, they're looking like a playoff team right now for sure.
Mm.
And they have a lot of grit and size too, which is good. They're not just like one of those like stupid teams that's just like flashy and scores a bunch of points, and then they get to the playoffs and they get destroyed.
Yeah, just
They're
out
just
physical.
not built for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, they look really good. They're solid. Well coached too. Fantasy update for hockey. So I talked a lot of shit going into the year. Hasn't panned out so well for me. I lost both weeks now. I lost to Dubs the first week, and then I lost to Mirth Mobile.
He's good. I'm playing him this week.
He's really good. That's the thing is,
Yeah.
I think he's probably like, I don't want to talk too much shit, but I do think I'm the best fantasy hockey player in this league, just because of knowledge. I would say he's probably the second best. Like,
Bro, I'm coming in hot. I'm coming in fucking hot.
Just
Lazook,
the moves I made.
You made his team better. You literally made
that's
Mobile's team better.
I forgot about that.
Fucking dick.
You dropped fucking Evgeny Malkin.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
Well,
Which is
somebody was
hilarious.
hurt. Somebody was hurt.
He was hurt, but he's really good. Like he's a guy you want to stash on your IR for sure. Not a big deal, but that shit was funny. But yeah, just the moves I see him make, that I know that that's someone who watches hockey. Like, that's not a guy you just pick up based on stats. That's a guy you pick up because you watched him fucking dominate in a game, and you're like, oh, he's gonna be good. You know what I mean? So I think Mirth Mobile is really good. He actually won the championship last year.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he did. So he's pretty solid. So I lost to Dubs, who's your team is hella good, and then I lost to him. But my team has been dealing with injuries. Mark Stone, he's out. Chris Letang is out. Evander Kane is suspended. So I'm still chilling. I'm not worried at all. I think my team is still probably the best. See what happens.
I'm playing
you guys
Mirth
looking?
Mobile. Yeah, I'm playing Mirth Mobile this week. I'm tied 6-6. Killing the goalie stats already.
Dude, Elvis.
So he doesn't have any. But also killing the assist game. I have 15 to Wednesday.
Oh my god. In 3 days? Holy shit.
Yeah, hits and shots on goal are close, so we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. I have a lot of games left, so
Yeah.
doing pretty
I
good.
noticed you guys skipped over the fantasy football. Was there a reason for that? Just curious. Just curious.
Well, yeah, what's going on there?
we can pick it up because it looks like Lazook is in first place. Wow.
Oh!
Congrats. You
That shit
used
stank.
$3.
That shit stank up in here.
You have used $3 of your waiver budget, and you're in first place.
That's impressive.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Cade
That's
has used $47.
Yeah, Cade tried to
I
buy-
still haven't figured out how to pay you, by the way, for that shit.
Oh, dude,
I
I
just
forgot to
don't
tell you guys.
understand
So, like,
why he's.
I went
dropped
to
so
go
much
send
loot.
out all the waiver wire money requests, and the fucking account got like blocked or canceled or some shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know what we're gonna do or how to like fix that.
Like, is the money gone?
I don't know. Like, yeah, like I can like open it, but I can't like do anything with the money or like ask for money. It just gives me like some error, like your account has been like blocked or some shit. So I'm
I
like,
don't know, man.
okay, that's weird. I don't know why. Did we fucking do something wrong?
Laundering all $9.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah.
Like, why did you pick out that account to block for no reason?
Maybe
Dude,
maybe the picture.
Dude, Cade's so annoying. He like literally paid $1 for like who paid $1 for a kicker? You know what I'm saying? Like, give me
Yeah.
Greg the leg. Give me Greg the leg.
I'm not gonna
He
lie though.
kills
I did
me.
put a waiver claim on Greg the Leg, and he won because of that fucking dollar.
My
I put one on too. I put one in too.
It's bullshit, dude. I should have put $2.
he kills me on waivers every player I go for. He's like got like a $5 more on him usually.
Yeah, exactly.
It kills me.
Yeah, he's
And
just
then,
all about
then
the
you
waiver
got
pickup.
idiot You got the idiot paying $4 for Gainwell.
Yeah, that's not good.
What?
That's not good. Kenneth Gainwell, dude.
What in the actual fuck?
As
He did have
if like
11
as if there's
he
gonna
did
be
have
some
11
sort of
fantasy
bidding war
points.
on Kenneth Gainwell.
He did, although he played like shit against the Raiders, he did have 11, or no, he had 11 fantasy points.
That's hilarious.
He must have had a touchdown.
But yeah, my fantasy team in football, I think just all across the board, fantasy isn't looking too hot for me right now, boys.
Yeah.
You're getting
I'm-
your ass kicked.
Honestly, I am right where I fucking want to be. You guys are so fucked.
I'm in 7th right now.
Dan's always does this shit where he like goes down to like 6 or 7, just kind of like hangs
I'm
out
right
for a
in the
minute,
middle.
and then all of a sudden just pops up.
Although here's something interesting.
Has like 2-3 back-to-back 200-point weeks.
Here's an interesting
Yeah,
stat for you guys.
Championship.
I'm in 7th place, but I have the second most points for.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
So maybe my team isn't as bad as I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But I'm still in fucking. I think top 6 is what make the play. I'm not even in the playoff spot yet. So
Well, I had
there's
my
still a lot of
biggest
weeks
week
left
against
though.
you.
So if I'm second in scoring, I think I'll be all right.
Yeah, totally.
First is Lazook. Third is actually Steve.
Yeah, he crushed me last week. Crushed me. He put up like 190 last week.
You're
Yeah,
actually
he kicked my
second in
ass one
points.
week,
You're in
like,
second
badly.
in total points.
Yeah, that's what he
Yeah.
said.
Oh, he said third.
Oh,
Yeah.
In other news, somebody in our league. I'm gonna let you guys just take a wild guess. I'll give you 3 guesses, but I know you're only gonna need 1.
I'm gonna guess it before you even say
Hold
it.
on,
and
hold on,
Zach
hold
Hidalgo.
Somebody in our league added Jimmy Garoppolo to their fantasy team.
Dude, and somehow, some way,
those 180 yards.
the same exact points as Heifer Taint. Identical points. Look at his points. They're tied for last somehow, and he has the same exact points.
That's actually like I did like to the fucking decimal point.
Yeah, like what are the odds of that?
That's actually insane. It's really odd.
In one of my other leagues, in
But
my other
he's about
money
to go
league,
off because he just added Jimmy Garoppolo.
in my, in my other money league, I'm in first in 6-1. Just riding the Jamar Chase train.
Oh,
The entire way.
Dude, I have
wish
that guy in
to
my
God
league
I
too. He's
picked up-
insane.
The thing that sucks
Yeah.
is like I was thinking in my head too during the draft, like, man, should I add this guy? He's hella good. He's gonna be playing with Burrow, and I just didn't pull the trigger, and I fucking regret it so hard.
I have Joe
literally
Burrow
have
on 2 teams too.
I literally have him 3 of my 4 leagues, and like he is like the sort. Other than Cooper Cup, he is the reason why I'm winning like multiple leagues.
Yeah, he's just a monster, dude. He's so good. So yeah,
So,
that's our fantasy football talk.
Let's get into week 7. Our week 7 picks.
How'd that go?
So Dubs went 10-3
Woo!
this week. Had a lot of big wins. Picked a lot of big games.
There you go,
Oh
dude.
shit!
69-36 on the season. Tith also went 10-3. Picked a lot of good games.
That's what's up. Let's
Talk
go.
about his big picks in a minute. Lazook had another miserable week, going 8-5
I'll tell you
Brutal.
why.
with an
Brutal.
overall record of 55-35. I calculated the win percentages this week.
I'll give you one guess as to where your biggest mistake was.
Pick the Seahawks, dog.
Dude, don't ever pick the Seahawks. What are you doing, dude?
Dude, it
clean
wasn't
that shit up.
fucking- Relax.
It was actually a really close game.
It was
I'd
like
say that, like,
too
man,
close. Like I was uncomfortable.
Tith is in the lead position by 1 game still, holding that 1 game lead. Win percentage of Tith 0.666666666.
That's kind of dark.
Dubs is 0.657 and Lazook is 0.61111.
You know, if the Niners would win a fucking game every once in a while, my record would even be better. Assholes.
So, some big picks for the week. You guys both picked the Broncos like fucking idiots.
I know,
And the
dude.
Browns
The
beat 'em.
Browns just came out swinging with their hurt roster and still crushed.
I picked the Giants. You guys both picked the Panthers, which was, I just felt like the Panthers they're falling apart.
They
real
are,
quick.
dude. They looked atrocious.
Sam Darnold seeing ghosts. We and Lazook both picked the Ravens. You picked the Bengals. which was huge. That was the biggest one of the week.
It was
I'm
a
scared.
crush job. It wasn't even
You know what
close.
sucks too is everybody has this easy fucking schedule. The Bengals play the fucking Jets next week. The Jets. So they're
that's
even
just
chalking
gonna
them
be
up
an
to 6-2.
absolute obliteration.
So the Browns need to win against the Steelers. And
I
then
think they
Chiefs,
can pull that off.
Yeah, Chiefs Titans. Tith again picked the Titans. Lazuka and I picked the Chiefs.
Just like the Panthers, the Chiefs are just a mess right now, dude.
Yeah, they're a mess.
They're
They'll
an
pull it together, I
absolute
think.
mess.
They're very close on a lot of things.
Yeah, that's you're right. They're close, but they're just like making big mistakes. A lot of drop. You know what it is? A lot of drop passes. The receivers look like shit. No Lazook audio.
A lot of bad throws.
You think it's Patty?
No, I'm not saying it's Patty, but I'm just saying like he and like Russell and other like mobile quarterbacks, they thrive on those like scramble and fucking make shit happen passes. And he just had a couple games where I felt like he was throwing across his body, getting caught with some bullshit passes, not catching the open receiver. Like I mean, shit. It's like whatever, but they have the talent, so
yeah.
I mean,
part of it.
I don't count them out in the division by any means.
Yeah. Part of it makes me wonder though is like how much did Sammy Watkins help that team? Like was he that much of a difference maker to where he helped spread out that offense a little bit? And maybe Josh Gordon hasn't really filled in that role yet. He hasn't got up to speed. Obviously, he hasn't been making any big plays yet. He's been invisible basically.
We've had a lot of drops. We talked about it last week. A lot of drop passes, tip balls that go for picks. And they're just not as fluid. They're not as fluid as when they played the Browns week 1. They're not as fluid with that offense.
Which is bullshit, because that just took a win away from the Browns from a shit team.
We didn't even talk about it, but the Raiders are 5-2. The Raiders have no, like, John Gruden's gone.
Raiders.
John Gruden's gone, and no laps. Like, just... I mean, they're playing shitty teams. They're playing really shitty teams, but I mean, they're getting wins.
Yeah, they look good. Raiders are solid. Josh Jacobs is back. Actually, he got hurt again, didn't he?
Yeah.
Pussy.
So, Zook, you want any Raider analysis before we go into our Week 8 picks?
Dude, I mean, their defense looks good. Bisaccia, is that his name? Bisaccia. Their new coach is calling a hell of a game. I'm a little surprised they did as good as they did without getting Henry Ruggs and really their like key players involved. But Hunter Renfrow and Foster Moreau pulling up big.
Yeah, filling in for Darren Waller and just Derek Carr likes his tight ends.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. They didn't have a huge running game, but I mean they just hung in there. They hung in there. It was a gritty win. The defense played well. It was a gritty win.
Leatherwood,
Dude. Don't get me started on Leatherwood. Did you see the interview about how when he got his position changed? They bumped him out. He was all like butthurt about it.
No, I didn't. I didn't even hear about it.
Yeah, so they made him change positions, right? They were like thinking about moving his ass off
to like the inside, like a guard.
Yeah, and he was like super salty about it. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard much since. I just saw like one headline about it and read the article, and then I forgot about it. But they made a comment about it during the game.
It's a lot easier to guard a defensive tackle than it is a defensive end.
Yeah, but I mean, like, he's like your first round draft pick. You know what I'm saying? I feel like
true.
You went all in on this cat. You know what I'm saying? Like you literally passed up like 3 or 4 really good players.
I'm pretty sure they could have drafted like CeeDee Lamb.
Well, it wasn't that high, but I mean.
Yeah, they took him a little later. Well, no, they didn't.
I think they took him at like 16.
He was a number 1 draft pick for sure. Lamb was like 8 something, wasn't he?
No, Lamb went at like 17 to the Cowboys.
He was a draft before though, not Alex Leatherwood's draft. No, Henry Ruggs, right? Henry Ruggs went before CD.
Oh, you're right. I'm in the wrong year.
Yeah, Henry Ruggs I think did go before CD.
He did though. Yeah, he did. He wasn't he like the first receiver off the board?
He might have been.
Yeah, I think he was. But he's been a weapon. He's been a weapon for the Raiders.
He has been.
Yeah, it was him and then Jerry Jeudy, and then Ayuk.
Yeah.
Or no, yeah, something like that.
All right, let's get into Week 8 picks. So starting off with the Thursday night game, Packers, who are riddled with COVID shit, versus the Cardinals. Cardinals are favored by 6.5 in Arizona.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah, I'm
That's a
gonna go
big
with
game.
Cardinals. I mean, can anyone stop them right now?
Yeah.
Like, AJ Green looks like the old AJ Green on top of DeAndre Hopkins. Like, are you kidding me?
I feel like
Ridiculous.
the minute you root against the Packers, they just win. So
That's true. That's true though. It's
I'm gonna
still
go with
Aaron
the Packers,
Rodgers.
dude. I'm going with the Packers. They
Packers
still got
with
Aaron
maybe
Rodgers.
no Devontae Adams and Alan Lazard. I'm going Cardinals.
They still got Aaron Jones, Robert Tonyan. They'll be all right.
So Steelers, Browns in Cleveland. Browns are favored by 3.5. You know who the fuck I got?
I'm surprised it's that close, honestly. I mean, I think the Browns by 5 or 6 wouldn't be unheard of. I'll take the Browns.
It's a rivalry game.
It's in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Oh, I got the Browns. If it was in Pittsburgh, I might have taken the Steelers.
Yeah, you would have got socked in the mouth.
The toilet bowl. The fucking toilet bowl next.
Panthers, Falcons. Falcons actually favored in this game by 3.
Wow. Still no
Those trash-ass
CMC, huh?
teams. No.
No.
How long is he out for? Like, what's his deal?
It's the same thing that happened last year. This is the exact same thing that
What,
happened.
his vagina's hurting? It's sore. He left his tampon in too
7
long. What's going
7
on?
weeks or something. 6, 7 weeks, he said.
God, dude, that's annoying. That's tough.
It's shitty teams. It's in Atlanta, obviously.
Yeah, in Atlanta.
That's why they're favored. I'll take the Panthers. I'll take the Panthers to overcome it.
Huh.
I'm going to pick the Falcons. The Falcons are playing good now. Against bad teams, but they're playing good against bad teams.
Bro, the Dolphins.
I think I'm going to take the Falcons as well because the last 2 weeks I thought they looked decent. Matt Ryan's kind of getting into a rhythm.
Against bad teams.
Matty Ice. Matty Ice.
Matty Ice.
Next game, Dolphins, Bills, and Buffalo.
Oh my God! What's the odds on that one?
Minus 13.5.
That's actually not as bad as I thought.
Bills.
Easily Bills.
Yeah.
Next game, 49ers, Bears in Chicago. Niners are favored by 4 points.
That's amazing. Like, what?
Yeah.
That's insane. I'm about to go drop money on that.
I wonder if we should. I wouldn't mind going back and seeing our picks versus the spreads.
Yeah.
That's
I
true.
feel,
Yeah.
like, I feel like a lot of games that I've lost, I've won the spreads. I think a lot of games I've lost, but
I guess I'll take. I mean, I got to take the Niners, but it's just they're playing so bad. They already announced Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be the starter as of now.
I think it's a complete dumpster fire in San Francisco. I'm going with the Bears.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm
He's not
going
wrong. He's not
Niners.
wrong.
I'm going Niners. The Bears aren't. I mean, the Bears are in more disarray than the Niners are.
Ooh,
Charles
I don't know about
Nagy. Charles Nagy versus Kyle Shanahan. I'll take Kyle Shanahan.
Yeah.
Not the last 3 week Kyle Shanahan, you won't.
that. Yeah.
Next game, Eagles Lions in Detroit. Eagles are only favored by 3.5. I'm taking the Eagles though.
I'm taking the Lions.
Yeah, I think the Lions also. I think they've been close a lot of games.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. They should have beat the Rams last
And
week,
I think
too.
the Eagles are just atrocious. Like, I don't know what's going on with that team. They just look bad.
Next game, Titans, Colts, and Indy. Titans are only favored by 1 point coming off their 2 big wins against Buffalo and Kansas City.
Come on. How can you stop Derrick Henry? The guy's an absolute freak. He just crushed the Chiefs. And the Colts barely pulled off a win against the 49ers in the rain using pass interference.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the Titans. I'm shocked it's only a single point.
I know, like that's really bad odds.
I'm taking the Titans as well. Next game, Bengals, Jets. In
Stop.
in New Jersey.
Oh,
In
dude,
New
that's
Jersey.
that's gonna be a fucking like.
No Zach Wilson either. They're gonna play
Oh
Matt
my
White
God,
or whatever
that-
the fuck their backup
Oh my,
is.
dude, the odds should be
Yes.
like minus 100.
Minus 10.5.
Bengals.
The Bengal, dude, that's gonna be like a practice game for them.
Doesn't it suck? Like I've been constantly thinking about this, but didn't want to say it out loud. Doesn't it suck like the year that the Browns like have a hell good roster of hell good talent, and somehow they're overshadowed by a team in Ohio, the Bengals, the
Yeah,
fucking Bengals who have been
right.
so shitty for so many years.
Yeah, the other Ohio team that no one even pays
Yeah.
attention to is now outshining them.
Like we have this killer team, and somehow the Bengals are leading the division right now.
Dude, the only thing I think about when I think about the Bengals is the player that's not even there anymore. Like I associate the Bengals instantly with the fire crotch. Like just
Oh, Andy Dalton. I thought you were
like
gonna say Chad Johnson.
no. Like instantly I associate the shitty ass Bengals with the shitty ass quarterback for hell of years.
I always
Andy
think of
fucking Dalton.
Vontae's perfect.
Montez. Oh my god.
Chad Johnson, Carson Palmer. That team
Oh
was
yeah,
dynamite
Chad
back
Johnson.
in
I
the
forgot
day.
he was a big time Bengal.
Yeah. Ocho Cinco. Next game is Rams, Texans, in Houston. Rams by 14.5. I'm taking the Rams.
Yeah.
You got to take the Rams.
So big slate for the early games. There's a lot of games in there. Afternoon games. First game of the week is Patriots Chargers in LA at SoFi.
Okay.
Chargers are favored by 5.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be Chargers. If it was at in New England, I might have taken the Patriots. But
Haven't the
in LA, you think there's gonna be any Patriots fans in the stands?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah. I feel like there's not many LA actual Charger fans.
There
so
isn't. That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
I feel like the Patties are better than their record, man. I think Mac Dre
Mac Dre
is,
over there.
Yeah, I think Mac Dre's gonna have a game. I'm gonna take the Patriots.
He is pretty good.
Just
I
because I,
think
want
Mac
the Chargers
Dre's
to lose too.
been a baller.
They're in my division.
I want the Chargers to lose too, but I'm taking the Chargers. I think their loss against the Ravens was a fluke because it was a East Coast game, flying across the country, young team going back home. I think they're gonna whoop on the Patriots. Next game is Jaguars Seahawks. Seahawks are favored by 3 points. I'm actually gonna take the Jaguars in this game.
There you go. Attaboy, Dubs. Don't even ask. Why are you looking at my squares?
Oh, yeah, my bad.
What are you doing? Almost caught hands.
Yeah, I'm taking the Seahawks again.
Oh my god, dude.
How many times has that worked out for
And
you?
you wonder why
Not-
your
not-
overall record is 55 and 35.
All right, keep talking about bullshit. Talk about the
I'm
winning
just telling you, I'm
percentage.
trying to help you out, dog. If there's one
Dog.
team a week that you could root against to help that record, I'm just gonna throw it out there. It's gonna be the Seahawks.
Dog, Jacksonville is so trash. Okay,
Bro,
I don't
Trevor
wanna hear none of
Lawrence,
your
he
You
bullshit.
gotta
actually
win.
He actually
They
looked
gotta
pretty
win.
good the last
CJ
2
Beathard
weeks,
is
and he's coming
CJ
off of a he's coming off a
Coming
bye
off a
week.
bye.
relax, bro.
Next game is Washington football team against the Broncos in
Wow,
Denver.
toilet bowl. Here we go.
Denver's favored by 3. I'm actually taking the Washington football team because they looked good. Just had some bad
Yeah.
beat losses.
The
Yeah,
Broncos
I like
basically
Washington too.
proved
Defense
that
is
they're
good.
absolute dog shit. So it's got to be Washington.
We all picked the underdog there. Next game is Bucks Saints in New Orleans. Bucks are favored by 5.5.
Dude, I'm riding the Tom Brady train. I literally have Tom Brady and Jamar Chase in like 5 of my like every league I have. Like, somehow I
I'm
gotta
Just
have
gonna-
it.
dynamite.
I'm gonna take the
Dynamite.
Saints.
It's a big pick. This is like one of those games that the Bucks lose because
Yep.
it's a in division game. But I'm still taking the Bucks. It's hard to pick against them.
It is hard
What's
to pick
the
against them, but the
over-under
Saints
on-
defense is looking absolutely filthy.
They are looking good. They are. It is rock solid defense, honestly. Probably the best
So-
one they've seen for sure by this year.
Yeah, that defense is scary.
Sunday night, Cowboys favored by 1.5 against the Vikings in Minnesota.
Minnesota. Oof.
That's a tough
I like the
game.
Cowboys, man. The Cowboys are good.
Yeah, Cowboys
are
are good.
hella
Yeah,
good.
Cowboys
wow.
are good, man.
I think
I'm
this is a
taking them.
game that the Cowboys could lose, though.
I hate.
I already made a
Oh.
ballsy pick with the Saints, so I'm gonna take the safe pick. I'll go with the Cowboys.
I'm taking the Cowboys too. They're coming off a bye. I think they're gonna
Yeah.
come in hot. Monday night game is it could be interesting. Giants Chiefs in Kansas City at Arrowhead.
Oh my god.
Chiefs are favored by 9.5. Why is that the fucking Monday night game?
Yeah, that's two teams that have
Don't-
underperformed drastically.
Don't put Brown Steelers on Monday night.
I
or
think
anything. It's not
Saquon's
a
gonna be
rivalry
back
game.
though, so that'll be good for the Giants. You got to take the Chiefs on this one.
Good for all my fantasy teams.
Yikes. Yeah, Chiefs. I can't take the Giants, dude. Come on.
Yeah, you can't do it.
They're coming off a couple big wins.
They are.
I'm taking the Chiefs as well.
Hey, speaking of Texas, did you guys ever meet my buddy Juan? It's like Amanda's friend Juan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So he has a podcast currently. I just posted the link in the BSD chat. Told him I'd give him a little shout out. I don't remember the name of his shit, to be honest, but I think it's actually on the same time we are.
Yeah, he looks like he's live right now. It's Daily Convo. That's his name.
Yeah, the Daily Convo.
You got
Dude's
your boy,
funny as
Daily
fuck.
Convo.
Yeah, the dude's funny as balls. You guys check him out.
Nice.
Hey,
hey,
you know
maybe
what?
We'll get him on an episode.
Yeah, let's get him on an episode, and then on top of that, like he obviously knows how to use Twitch, and we don't. So let's have him show us how to use Twitch.
Right. Do a little collab.
We don't even name our episodes the right shit.
Like,
Oh,
yo,
shit.
dog, we
I
need some
didn't
technical,
update it.
we need some
We're still
technical
on episode
advice.
13 on this. Yeah,
Yeah.
we got to get on that. We need an
He-
IT
he-
guy.
Yeah, we need a Hefferton.
We,
That's cool though. Yeah, there's a daily convo and like people of all walks of life, or
yeah. I listened to a little bit of it last week before I hopped onto ours, and they're just rapping about fucking daily shit, you know, like news, shit going on in the news, life.
Literally. Sorry,
kinds of
as we're
shit.
speaking, Sheba just went off.
Dude, listen.
Oh my god, dude. Like,
Listen,
eventually
don't
I have
get me
to
started,
sell.
dude.
Eventually I have to sell.
Don't get me started because I'll just
No.
fucking I'll shit myself. You know.
so this is what we're doing next. Cryptocurrency. The biggest news going on right now is Shiba Inu coin is going through the fucking roof.
Absolutely bonkers.
Total FOMO on my end. I sold all my shit and it fucking tripled from the last time I sold
Literally
it. So that's fine.
You matched the last all-time high, and you
Yeah.
sold off, which is smart. Like,
400% in 4
that's
days.
what you need to do. And since then, it tripled the all-time high.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like, I'm sitting on like 6 G's right now, and I wish I
Good
wouldn't
job.
have sold though. Like, if I didn't do it, I'd be sitting on like 11 or 12.
It's at 0.000087 right now.
It was at 0.89 earlier, I think.
Was it? Did it hit 8.9?
Yeah, I think so.
Woo-hoo-hoo! My God, dude.
Yeah, it hit 0.899 something. Let's see, what is this here?
It's so tempting to pull out right now.
Nah, dude, you gotta wait till it. Listen, did you sign the waiver to have it go on Robinhood or sign the petition?
No?
You gotta sign the petition, dude.
For what?
To have it listed on Robinhood. Like they haven't, like Robinhood hasn't officially made any official announcement from their site that it's going.
Oh, but people
there's
are
been,
fighting to put it on there.
Yeah, but there's been like a huge push, like bigger than anything, but like bigger than Doge, bigger than any of their other little fucking Litecoin, whatever bullshit on there. And I feel like it's gonna go. And like being on Coinbase is one thing, but if it goes to Robinhood, I'd probably consider pulling out soon thereafter.
Man.
Oh, totally.
I
So the question asked now is like personally, I don't think I could bring myself to buy any of the Shiba coin right now. But would you suggest to somebody to buy it?
I think
this
you have
point.
like I think you have a day and a half. You have a day and a half to get in, and I probably wouldn't go in huge. I'd probably go in for like a 500 right now. Go in now and pull it out like on Monday or Tuesday, because you'll double your money. I feel like you're gonna double that money between now and next Monday.
Yeah. I think I looked at the market cap earlier. It definitely has enough room in the market to double still, which is crazy. After that, I don't know about much more. But that's why it sucks. It's so like I'm sitting on like $6,000 right now. Like $6,000 is a fuck ton of money. Like that's enough money where I would be very happy to pull. I put in 200 like a year and a half ago, and now it's at 6 Gs. So
Yeah.
do I just walk away happy, or do I wait and maybe turn that into 12 Gs?
I don't know. I'm going for like new car money.
You want like
Or
that 70 grand.
yeah, well, like
Well,
yeah,
if you put in $200, you shouldn't feel that bad about losing it to make more, right? Because what's 6 grand gonna get you? What are you gonna do with 6 grand? You're gonna put a down payment on a house, or you're gonna go buy like a Xbox and
computer. Yeah,
No,
TV
honestly,
or something.
no. Honestly, I would take the 6 grand and I would just throw it into my mutual fund
Okay,
and
yeah.
just let
So
it grow
slow
at
growth.
10%
Yeah,
a year or whatever.
yeah.
yeah.
Um,
I'm not sure if I pulled out if I'd actually pull the money off the market. I just go to Ethereum or Bitcoin.
well, and that kind of brings me into what I wanted to bring up next is Shiba is absolutely dominating the market volume right now. Like 100% of people that are trading crypto right now are only in Shiba right now, buying and selling.
Yeah, there
So
was a couple of huge whales.
yeah, once those whales sell off and it crashes, you're going to see a huge flood into the stable coins and the fundamental coins, Bitcoin and all them. And I think we're going to see a surge very similar to Shiba in those coins.
There was 2 conversions of 10 million or more in the last 24 hours from Ethereum to Shiba.
Are you
Wow.
serious?
Yeah, there was
10
two
million?
transactions. Two of them. There was 2 transactions of 10 million or more transfer from Ethereum to Shiba conversions
That's insane.
in the last 24 hours. The market cap currently is 33 billion.
Yeah, and if you look at Bitcoin, it's like 400 billion.
Yeah, but you have to kind of consider the price. Like the price and the market cap at right now is unheard of.
Yeah.
Like no coins ever had this kind of market cap at this low of a dollar value.
True.
Like
So
they're
they're
going
either
so
going to
much
have to
faster than
burn
Doge.
off.
It's
I
insane.
mean, they're either going to have to burn off a bunch of coins to make it
They
grow
are.
more.
They are. Have you seen like so if you go onto like Shiba Twitter
Yeah.
or maybe it's Twitter Shiba whatever it is, they're literally burning like 10 to 15 million sheeps a day. Like
Really?
just inherently built burning it. Like it's 10 or 15 20 million are going a day to a burnt wallet.
To help it
Um
grow.
to help like value the coin, right?
Damn.
But I think it's a really weird thing, right? Because it's the same thing as Doge. Like it serves no purpose.
Yeah, it's
Like
just
it literally,
it's a shit coin.
like, yeah, it's literally a bullshit coin. But it doesn't make clearly it's valuable if people are buying it and investing in it, right? And especially when you have motherfuckers dropping 10 million on the shit, you know.
Well,
So
and it's a shit coin that's being used and backed by really big players. Like the owner of Ethereum was the largest stakeholder of Shiba, and he donated like billions of dollars worth of it to
500.
India,
yeah,
and then he burned like half of his wallet. Like he is in the Shiba game big time. And when someone like that important to crypto is working specifically on that project, like I don't care what the project is, it's gonna be successful.
just crossed 90. Just crossed 90.
Oh!
Just crossed 90.
Oh my god, dude.
Dan's so pissed. Look at Dan's
I'm
face.
so mad.
Oh my god, dude.
Okay. I don't really want to divulge exactly how much
Woo.
money I have sitting in this thing. I feel like that it's a little weird, but
I
it's
already
almost
kind of
like-
know
So
how
you
much.
know it's a large amount.
I already
No,
know how
listen.
much you have compared to mine, so I know
it's
basic.
just
I know
weird.
roughly
it's
how
just
much
weird
you have.
because it's like it doesn't seem real to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't feel real.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. It's just really weird, and it's to a point now where I just gotta let it ride because like I mean
Like it's just play money.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean it's like I literally have almost no money invested. Like I pulled out early enough to cover my initial investment, so like literally no stake in the game other than just like profits, right? So that's part of the reason why I just haven't really pulled the plug. But I mean, it's just really weird. And like the other day, I was sitting in my office, right, and like I got busy, I wasn't really watching it. The night before on Sunday, it had gone up a little bit from like 36 or 37 to like 42, and I was like, oh shit, you know what the fuck? And then Monday morning, bro, I get to work and it was like 60 or something, and I almost shit myself. You know, I was like, oh my god, what's going on? It's like all night last night, I was like laying in bed, and Amanda and I were talking about like, man, okay, if it gets to like 50 cents, what's that mean? If it gets to 10 cents, what's that mean?
Oh my
And it's
god.
just like, I feel like it's almost impossible because to get to somewhere like a penny or a dime, even whatever, I feel like you have to surpass the market cap of Bitcoin, which I don't think is going to happen.
Exactly. Yeah, that's the problem. Is the market cap is keeping it, kind of confined. But I think it could legitimately get into the top 5. And if you look at the top 5 of market cap, I mean, you're in like the 100 millions, and I think right now it's at like 44. So I think it has room to at least double, if not more than double, what it's at right now.
But even doubling it wouldn't put it anywhere near a penny, right? You're still like 1,000x.
Yeah, exactly. You're still like 0.000 something.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah. I
got a lot of money. Coin market cap. I kind of want to bring it up and see exactly where we're at. I'll actually bring it on the screen here.
So here's my big question, because I still have $300 sitting in my.
It moved to 7. Finance. It was at 10 earlier. It's at 7 now.
I have $300 sitting in my Binance wallet. What should I invest in this week?
I mean, man, that's tough.
Because my thing is like, I'm kind of gonna wait until like a big crash happens and then go into it. Like it's really tough for me. Like I know Lazook was just like, just buy it now because that's the way to go. But I don't feel like I could do that.
But if you buy it right now, let it gain. I mean, just pick a number, whether it's 500, 600, whatever it is. Pick a number and then just yank it out and throw it right back into Bitcoin or Ethereum. Because Ethereum is gonna grow. Go back to the top, Tiff. What's Ethereum right now?
Ethereum's 2.
No, I know, but it's tanking, right?
Yeah, everything's down right now. That's the thing. In the last 24 hours, it's down 4%, almost 5%.
Yeah. So is VeChain.
Cardano's down 9%.
Yeah.
XRP's down 10%. Like, there's big coins that have a ton of market cap and room to grow that are
because
on
they're
sale
getting
right
eaten
now
up by Shiba. Like, if you look at all the trends, like it's literally been the complete polar opposite of Shiba.
Yeah, 78%, 200 in the last week.
But that's the only one that's like
that's
shit.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's
gone up 200% in the last week.
Yeah, Shiba
dude, in the last 4 days.
Crushing right
the last
now.
4 days has gone that much up.
But look at the market cap. It's at 50 billion. It will never pass Ethereum or Bitcoin. But in order to pass it would have to go to 473 billion, and it's at 55. So it could potentially quadruple.
It could literally 8x right now.
It could 4x right now. And it still would be the number 3, which is actually feasible, which is crazy.
Dude, I would shit myself, bro.
Lazook, dude, he's over there just fucking buying some wet wipes right now on Amazon, getting ready.
Trembling.
But dude, no, honestly, I would invest in coins like HBAR, VeChain, maybe some Cardano. I know that's kind of gone up a lot. XRPs, I like XRP.
I don't think XRP is on.
Both on Binance.
This one I really like though. Hedera, the HBAR.
Yeah, that one's been. I've actually read a lot about that recently.
I've read a lot about it, and it sounds like it's a pretty promising project, and it has a ton of room to grow on the market cap. It is so fucking low, it's crazy. It's 5 billion. Like that motherfucker could like 10x.
High priced.
Yeah, it could 10x easily.
I would say either
cheap.
HBAR or Shiba, in my opinion, and then ride it out for like a week and just see what happens, and then switch.
And just like the rest of the coins on the market, it's on sale right now, -7%.
What did you say about HBAR or what?
I was just saying either HBAR or Shiba for like the next week, and then just drop them and switch. I think both of them are gonna. I think those two are gonna kind of run in tandem over the weekend.
Yeah, I think HBAR and VeChain are due for a big boom. I think. That's our sketchy ass crypto advice.
Super sketch.
I will admit though, I was wrong on the Shiba. Lazook was right on that one. I told Dubs to sell at 35 because that was the last all-time high, and I didn't think.
I'm done taking crypto advice from you, dude.
Buy a house, not crypto.
Yeah. I didn't think it was going to pass its last all-time high. I didn't think. I mean, there's nothing there fundamentally. I don't see how, but it just absolutely exploded past it. Dick out. Didn't care.
Listen, if Shiba explodes with my credit score has gone through the roof, and I get fucking Shiba to give me a down payment, we're buying houses.
Oh, dude, all day
Let's
long.
Go.
That's my down payment for a house too. Shit. Crib spot coming in hot. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, if this shit 4x's, I mean, what would that give me? 24 grand. I guess
That's
that's not
disgusting.
that's not like crazy, but I mean that's considering I only
That's a
put
lot of bread.
$200 into it. Like I would be fucking stoked. Put me at 24 G's.
It's a lot of bread.
That's a lot of bread for doing nothing. Well, that's our sketchy ass sports and crypto advice for this
hey,
week.
apparently, alert! There's a raccoon in my house.
What?
Oh shit!
Good
A
thing you have like
raccoon.
horses for dogs.
Yeah, Dane's got control.
Yeah.
Between Dane and the cat, we're good.
God damn. But yeah, that's what we got for this week, boys. We'll be
Turn it
back
every week.
next
Barely shit
Wednesday.
analysis.
I just
Barely
posted some dope ass episodes on YouTube, and they will shortly be on our podcast websites, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, Pandora, wherever the hell you listen to your shit. Look up Barely Shit Drawers, subscribe, add that shit. We're coming in hot.
Let's go.
Let's go. We'll be here
You
next
know it.
week.
We'll
Peace.
see. We'll see you Saturday, Dubs.
Turn
Yeah.
up.